Outside Collins. Back to Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
It's to Wells. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Wells has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now Looney. It's Collins high post. Over Wilson. Outside for Curry. And the 3-ball is good. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Here's Wells. Banked in off the glass. Wells has got 22 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Up top, Heel. He's guarded by Wells. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Brooklyn making a change here. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Second, D'Angelo Russell. And, of course, John Collins.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Back to Wilson. Wells in the corner. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas, and the Nets miss again.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Baden outside. Here's Collins over Wilson. Johnson with the rebound. Nets trail by 13. Wilson inside. He's guarded by Collins. The shot by Wells, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And the layup is good. Moody's got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Wells. 22 points for him. Johnson, that's for 2. Releases from the wing and drills it. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Collins looking around. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Cam Thomas. Russell is out there with Wells. Then it's Johnson, and it's Sharp, and at the 5 spot. Good, Shapino. Shot is off. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 15-point game. Here's Wells. Tracks in the tray. Wells has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pajemski. By Wells. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. Payton finds Pajemski. From downtown, Moody's shot is off. Nets trail by 12. Outside Williams. To Wells, and the layup's good off the glass. Wells has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Wells' shot is good.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Driving the lane, Moody's shot is off. Nets trail by 10. Johnson, the pass to Wells. Here's Williams. Here's Wells. And the lead is down inside single digits. Wells has got 9 points in the quarter.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Looney. From 11 feet away. Hield can't hit. Russell against Curry. It's Russell with the drive. Comes up empty down low. Warriors leading by 8. Butler kicks to Curry. Kicks it out to Collins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Now here's Wells. The rebound by Hield. Here's Curry. Inside. Hield with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 13.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
And Russell gets it to go.
So any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Warriors leading by 12.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Warriors.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And they're going to even this NBA championship series at 1 game apiece. They couldn't afford to fall into a 2-0 hole, and they knew it.
Well, you said it. They couldn't afford to lose this one. And I just love the passion and determination they played with in running away with this win. These finals have only just begun, and boy, they look to be epic.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Collins. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, here's Curry with the 3, sinks the triple.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but...
Don't worry, MP. One loss doesn't change anything.
Can't win them all, but it would be nice if you won the next one. Yeah, we lost last game, but if we win tonight, we got this series.
There he is. MP, let's bring it tonight.
MP. Shake off that loss. Tonight is a new game.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here. What's up?
Incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "miss" along with your issue and secret details to 55555. The relations team will respond immediately. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the show. A reminder that you can still join us for upcoming national games. Order your tickets online or at the ticket booth. Next tickets are available right now. With single and multi-game plans now available. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets. Next fans love promotional rights. And we have a great one coming up. The first 10,000 fans.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Brooklyn Nets have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Golden State Warriors? This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
Welcome to the NBA Finals here on 2K Sports. This series is all tied in one apiece. Could not be more closely fought. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kevon Looney is out there with John Collins. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Then it's Williams, then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Wells in at the shooting guard position. Taking a look at Golden State, having split the first two at home, they've relinquished home court advantage. They look to take it back tonight.
Yeah, and at this point, it's anyone's to claim. The kind of back-and-forth series you hope for. Tonight will be pivotal.
Now here's Butler. Looney, a screen on Williams. Butler passes to Looney. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Wells. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Pass to Looney. The three from Curry. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Russell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just wheeling that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. Hield with room to shoot. And again, no good by Golden State.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Pass to Williams. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Wells, that's good.
Hey, Good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Hield. Lets the three fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Russell. Out to the right wing. Outside Johnson. Outside for Russell. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Williams. They get it again. Outside Johnson. Russell with the ball. Here's Wells. 5 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Stephen Curry is second.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Wells. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Hield. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Wow. At the line 2 times.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp comes in for Claxton, and Watford subbed in for Johnson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 4. Here's Hield. The kick out. Curry takes the 3. No good there. The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Wells. Excellent D there from Collins.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Russell. And Golden State also making a switch. Podziemski's checked in for Curry. Pass to Butler. Inside. Here's Hield. Cleared away by Wells.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Johnson passes to Sharp. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Sharp with it. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Wells. Guarded by Hield. Wells, that's good. Wells has got 9 points.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances. Just take it to the rim.
Butler passes to Hield. Back to Butler. Out to Hield. Launches it. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. He has 6.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Pass to Wells. Here's Thomas. Butler covering. Now Johnson. Here's Wells. 9 points in the game. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Hield. Back to Podziemski. Outside Hield. Golden State with a rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Butler. Second shot opportunity. Misses in close. Watford left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night, so they're forcing someone else to beat him. More 2K action in just a moment. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Post in at the 5, down low. Now here's Russell. With the floater. Can't get it to drop. Warriors trail by 5. It's Potemski. And it's all from three-point range. Pass to Claxton. Outside Russell. Here's Wilson. Here's Wells. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wells has got 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the inside. It's Potemski. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Wells. Down low. Oh, deflected. And Claxton throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Post. To the middle. Now here's Potemski. Not a lot of room. Count it. Good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Wells. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Wells has got 4 points in the quarter.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass the Post. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I thought he had that ball sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Wells. Now here's Claxton, guarded by Payton. Claxton passes to Johnson. To the left wing. Here's Wells. Fires for 3. And the Nets get it back. Claxton passes to Wilson. High post Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Russell from downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 5 points.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Johnson. Williams is checked in for Wilson. And it's Johnson in for Russell. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Butler. The gritty finish from Butler there.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Johnson. Looney with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Butler taking his time here. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Back to Butler. The 3. And it's Butler knocking down.
There's a difficult task. Jimmy Butler is the answer for his team.
Here's Wells, guarded by Hield. Wells, that's good. 17 points in the game.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim. And look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Collins outside. Hield for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Wells. Pajimski grabs the board. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Warriors trail by 6. Pajimski with it. Down low. Here's Butler. Over Williams. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Thomas, that's good.
This is the kind of range Thomas has, which is why you must get out on him immediately.
Now Butler. The floater. No good on the shot. And we've reached halftime in this one. Nets out in front, leading by 9. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum. We're measuring up the shot. Nice try. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Well done.
Howdy, folks. Game 3 here at the half, and it is a substantial deficit for Golden State.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Nets leading by 9. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Williams. And it's Wells in at the 2-guard. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now here's Curry. Hield for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Williams passes to Wells. Out left to the wing. The teardrop. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. From 18 feet away. Here's Hield. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Hield's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Wells. Guarded by Hield. Wells, the pass to Claxton. Looney with some nice D.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Collins, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Rough start to the 3rd quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Pass to Butler. Collins with it. Williams defending. Releases. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Wells. And he comes up with a bucket. Wells has got 19 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Butler passes to Looney. Outside Hield. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Wilson comes in for Williams. Pass to Wilson. Here's Wells. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Count that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 9. Looney passes to Hield. Curry with it. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
0 fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pass to Clowney. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Wells, guarded by Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Wells misses. Warriors trail by 7. And here's Hield. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And that one's good. Wilson.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Warriors making a change here. Pajemski's checked in. Here's Butler. 7 points in the game. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Butler's got 10.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
And here's Thomas, defended by Pajemski. Thomas misses. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge, a wing who battles inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Hayes is checked in for Brooklyn. Butler hits them both.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Now here's Hayes. Thomas outside. Four on the clock. And he lays it up and in. He's got 5.
That's an agile little move there by Thomas to get himself to that bucket.
Pass to Butler. Double team on Butler. Outside Payton. Butler, a screen on Hayes. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Sharp grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. They set the pick. Pulls up on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now an 8-point Nets lead. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Over Thomas. Oh, tough work inside from Butler. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Post in at the 5. To the inside, here's Pajemski, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Here's Wells. The kick out to Johnson. Jacks up at 3. And Claxton throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
They finally found their shoots after a rough first half.
Outside Johnson. Out to the wing. Claxton finds Williams. Here's Wells. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Williams. There's the three. Drops in the three. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Curry passes to Collins. Outside Butler. And yep, it's good. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Here's Wells, guarded by Hield. Wells misses. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Hield. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
He hits the second from the line. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a three-point game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
And he makes a first. Hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Wells. Outside, Williams. Johnson for 3. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Curry against Russell. Curry passes to Butler. Inside. Here's Hield. Brooklyn pulls it in.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage. That miss might stick with him.
Here's Wells. Misses the 3.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
To the paint. Pass to Wells. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Wells has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Hield. Inside. The 3 is up. That shot is off.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the Warriors call time here. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Hield passes to Curry. Back to Hield. They need this. Claxton with a rebound. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Curry, that's good.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Here's Wells, guarded by Hield. It's stolen by Looney. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Outside Hield. And knocks down the three. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Here's Russell, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Hield missing. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. Terrific win. Still 81 series. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.